check. Everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Alright, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all one of you are ready. The rest of you try to continue your enthusiasm. Y'all seem really excited right now. Alright, so before we get started, I am required to go over a few safety rules. Nothing major at all. Keep it inside or on the blue rails at all times. We do get close to live other boats, walls, bridges, trees, stuff like that. Don't want anyone getting hurt. Also, folks, please no walking or running through the aisles as if there was much room anyway. I'm just required to say so. No tobacco products, that includes e-cigs and vapes. And lastly, at the front of the boat, that's where all the life jackets are located. If I hit something really hard and we start to sink, I promise none of you get one.
He's tall enough, he can touch, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you do find yourselves in the water, stand up and walk out. It's only about 3 to 5 feet deep. Save yourself.
There we go.
So before we get started, I'm required to go over a few safety rules. Aside from that, just no standing throughout this. It does get pretty windy in some parts. Don't want anyone falling over the edge. And now that we got that part out of the way, my name is Joe. I'll be your tour guide for roughly the next 30 minutes or so. Hope you guys enjoy your ride.
Thank you, Joe.
Now coming up here on the right hand side, we have this big sculpture created by artist T.D. Kelsey. It is titled Coming Home from the Briscoe. It weighs about 3 tons. So we get to the Briscoe Western Art Museum, which is the building right behind that. It used to be San Antonio's public library from 1930 to 1968. In about 1970, they renovated that building here on our right to become that museum. Now keep in mind, every single Tuesday of the year, the majority of the museums in San Antonio are absolutely free from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. That includes the parking. This museum is the only museum in San Antonio that doesn't have its own parking. As far as the San Antonio Museum of Art and the other contemporary art museums that we have scattered throughout the city, they all have their own parking. Now over here on our right hand side, we have this island created out of the roots of this cypress tree. The name of this island, Marriage Island. Given the name due to the fact that 225 weddings take place every year. The reason so many people are getting married right there, that island is in the shape of a heart. So the couples believe it serves a symbol of good luck or something like that for a relationship. As we make our way up this way, this is a bit on-tour related, but I love to mention it anyway. Here on the right, we have the Westin Hotel. Now, our Westin has a contract with the National Basketball Association with the NBA. That means any teams that come here to play our San Antonio Spurs stay on the top 4 floors of this hotel here on the right. All the players, the trainers, the management, and the staff. So if you have a favorite NBA player, favorite NBA team, they play our Spurs here in San Antonio, they stay in this hotel here on the right-hand side. And I believe tomorrow we're going to have Golden State here in San Antonio, so Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, all them.
Kevin Durant's in here.
They'll be right here in this hotel on the right. As we make our way up this way, we turn our attention over on the left-hand side. We have the Tower Life building. Now, this building originally opened up to the Smith & Young Company back June 1st, 1929. Now, the Smith & Young Company, those two owners back then, very superstitious. So they had them design this building under a neo-Gothic architecture, which is just a big fancy word for the gargoyles all the way at the top, and the ugly faces that are paired off in twos along the side of the wall down here. Now, those faces, they're given the name grotesques. The superstition behind them, they're supposed to ward off evil spirits and bad luck. Obviously, they don't work so well. 4.5 months later, the Great Depression began and the stock market crashed. They lost their $2.5 billion investment for about $300,000.
Wow.
Now today, the Tower Life Insurance Company owns it. They've had it for the last 25 years or so. As soon as we pass this bridge back up behind us, you'll get a great view of that building.
Segways.
So there it is, right back up behind us, the only octagon-shaped high-rise in the United States. It's also designed to look like a ship that is setting sail out onto our San Antonio River. And once again, you can see the gargoyles all the way at the top. When it rains pretty significantly, water comes out of the mouths of those gargoyles. As far as right here in front of us, we're about to exit floodgate number 4, which is completely underwater, safe for us to pass over. As we exit out of floodgate number 4, we're going to our flood control channel. Now you see that big red building right there in front of us? That is the Bexar County Courthouse. It is one of the oldest courthouses in Texas. That is exactly where you're going to end up if you stalk NBA players at the Westin. But it is a nice building if you go in there willingly. It's a really nice architecture. It's neo-Romanesque architecture. And as I said at the beginning of the tour, folks, we sink, no problem, stand up and walk out. Over here, we sink, you don't know how to swim, you're definitely not walking out. It's about 19 to 26 feet deep here. Deepest part of the San Antonio River in the downtown area. Take a look up to the left here. You see all these padlocks? That originated in France, Paris to be exact. Those are called love locks. Now what couples do is they get their names or their initials engraved on those locks, lock it onto a fence, toss the key off